there were 2 people that died as a result from that, right?
No, only one.
Only one.
A protester.
Yeah, one. I know one person was shot dead, and I'm not 100% certain on what the circumstances were.
Basically, she was part of a crowd that was trying to break down barricades. The other end, there were police officers. They were kind of standing their ground, and as the protesters were trying to push down the barricade that they had set up and they were trying to defend, one of the officers shot him. There's rhetoric among the right that he was a thug or killed her in cold blood. What I find really weird, because she was very much part of a crowd that was trying to like break down the barricade, where the protesters, by the way, in that area, if you pull up the video, actually, I really do near-death experiences, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one. But actually, it's not near-death, it is a death experience. But it's, what's the name of the person who died?
I don't remember who it was that died.
Ashli Babbit. So I'm going to play this real quick. This is the death of Ashli Babbit. So here you have, these are the protesters right here trying to break through the barricade. There are a bunch of them. Like, see, they're trying to break through this police line. These police officers are behind them trying to like protect, like, you know, members of Congress. And yet they're trying, and this is not peaceful. This is not peaceful.
Well, like breaking down a window is not a peaceful thing.
Right. And so if you keep going, like, yeah, so you've got the barricade here.
Yeah.
Police on the other side.
It looks like the police officers moved out of the way.
Yeah, they did. They got scared. I would be scared too. Okay, on it. They say he's got a gun. Now they try to push through because they broke the glass.
Okay,
then the police officer fired. And there's Ashli Babbit on the ground. Okay.
Oh, I see that they blurred the. I'm glad that they blurred her out right there. Yeah, like she was even if she wasn't actively breaking down the windows herself, she was in a really bad spot at the wrong time.
Well, no, it's not just that. Okay, hold on. Now, it's one thing if during January 6th you were brought in by some folks, because that certainly happened to some people. But she was in a group that was expressly there trying to break down that barricade. From everything I've seen, she was probably, assisting in those efforts. You have police officers on the other end. You scare the police so much that they leave the doors, right? They go behind the doors. Then, the protesters are knocking through the glass, right? They're knocking through the glass. The protesters notice that one of the officers pulls out a gun, and they're saying he has a gun, and even that does not get them to back off. I would argue that these officers were definitely in threat of their lives.
I'm glad you kind of showed me the video footage, because I've never seen any of the January 6th footage. I know there's like a huge amount out there probably now.
Yeah.